Hello, my friends, and thank you for tuning in. Karen Barney bringing you a pop-up live. Tonight we're going to be using the moon deck. Let me show you what it looks like here. I got the wooden box for this because I just loved it. This is our moon deck tonight. So let's see what happens with that. We're going to be pulling cards later for those people in the chat. Again, it's random, so if you want to skip the queue, donations or super chat are welcomed. Let's do a quick energy reading in honor of our new moon total eclipse in Sagittarius, my friends. Wow, what a wonderful energy day today. Really looking forward to the changes that this brings in, and just feels so much brighter and more optimistic already. At least to me it does. Let's see what's happening here. What is the general energy for tonight? We have the Five of Cups. So, you may have been thinking about melancholy and, not necessarily in your happy place right now. You're looking at the things that have been lost. So how is this going to change? This is the Unicorn Tarot, by the way. The Six of Pentacles. So there is a connection, a generosity there. Is it a generosity of finance, or is someone offering you something more material than that? I have the Queen of Pentacles. So they might be looking to you to put some things together for them, to take care of things. The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, somebody that takes care of business. Nurturer, yes, and the Nine of Swords. They're worried about this. Okay, so how are we going to do this? What are we talking about here? The King of Rods at the bottom of the deck. So somebody that is kind of the director of the show, right? He's the man in charge. King of Rods, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So kind of a go-getter energy there. Confident, sure, and you know what? I said that's what you should do, and how come it hasn't been done yet? Kind of energy. So there may be a commitment here. The Nine of, the Nine of Rods behind the bottom of the deck. So this is a situation that, you're still fighting for. There have been some challenges. You may have overcome several of them, but I don't think you're quite out of the woods yet. There is a commitment here or a structuring that needs to be done in order to avoid this melancholy in the future. So it feels like we're talking about relationship. So our Five of Cups is looking at everything that's gone wrong, looking at everything that's gone on, and is there anything salvageable? And the answer is, in this particular deck anyway, yes, there is. The Two of Cups is still standing. So make sure that you guys nurture that. Make sure that you take care of this connection. And you know what? You have every right to be worried about it. And you know what? If there's a controlling individual, how are you going to do that? All right? Can you live with it? You're already in your head. Let's see what happens with the Five of Cups, please. Thank you. The Six of Pentacles. So again, the connection. So there has been a give and take here in this connection, and it may be on a good path right now. Tell me about our Five of Cups here, please. The Hermit. The question is it the right path? And the answer is, I do believe it is. If you're searching for a path, here it is before you. This connection is important, my friends. Make sure you take care of it. Make sure you nurture it. And if you're concerned about it, if you're concerned about who's in charge of it or how it's going to be structured, then make sure you get those challenges out in the open. So, so that you can work on it and put it in order, okay? Put any of those conflicts behind you for the future. All right, let's see. Our Six of Pentacles here, the give and take. Now that could of course, be a financial generosity. Someone giving you, or you even giving, nurturing, taking care of business, making sure everybody has what they need. The High Priestess. So you might have been doing it privately. Maybe the connection has materialized. We talked about material aspects earlier. Materialized privately, okay? Perhaps you need to take a look at things and look long range. Look 2 and 3 steps ahead. Use your intuition to create the life that you want here. Okay, the connection is there, but I think you're concerned. What are you concerned about? And here's our Nine of Swords coming out again. So there's definitely some apprehension here, some hesitation, some thoughts that are spinning around in your head. And they're not necessarily good thoughts, my friends. How are we doing? We've got the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. So 7, 8, and 9 of Swords. So there may have been a distance, or you are working on distancing yourself. Distancing yourself from what, though? Is that the mistrust? The 8 of Swords can represent doubt and fears, and you really are letting your head get away with you. Okay, I think you need to ground yourself. The Justice card, the Libra card is here as well. But, justice is going to make it right, make it fair. It may even make it legal. How is this going to work? You're really tied up in the how, and will it work, and can it work, and what if I? You know what? You have to trust your instincts here. You have to trust that this connection is probably it is the right path for you, okay? You may have been looking back at it and saying, I wish things had been different. Absolutely. But here's our Queen of Pentacles, again, taking care of business. These cards are going round and round here. Taking care of business. You're going to have to nurture this. If it's a relationship that you want, you're going to have to take care of it. All right. You're going to have to put all of your energy into it. You're going to have to pour into your combined cup. And that cup is going to bring you, I think, a wonderful outcome here. It may even bring a commitment, a marriage, a structured relationship here. But in the meantime, you've got to put all that crap behind you. There may have even been other people involved here. That was our 3 of Cups. But I think you are going to be celebrating this new adventure, this new journey that the Fool is taking you on, my friends. So, interesting relationship. Remember, we have a new moon, total solar eclipse today. We're going to change things, I think, dramatically. So get out of your head. Let's see what the moon deck has to say for this reading. We have one that's flipped here. Which one is it? There it is. I have unlimited potential and claim my purpose. All I need is within me. So you know what, my friends, you have all of the tools at your disposal to make whatever your dreams are happen. And I do see that if you can get out of your head and put it in perspective, nurture it along, and really take care of whatever it is you're putting together, whatever the connection is. I have unlimited potential and claim my purpose. All I need is within me. Well, okay, let's see. We're going to do things just like we did all the other nights. I'm going to pull an oracle card from the chat for someone from the chat, and then we'll clarify with my trusty white sage, right? I love this little deck. It's not necessarily questions, El Phoenix. What it is I'll pull a card. We'll start with you. How about that? I'm going to pull a card for El Phoenix and see what the message is. So it's kind of open-ended. This is the moon deck. It's a very soft and encouraging deck. I find it very soothing, to be honest with you. So what's the message for El Phoenix? What does El Phoenix need to know? One card, just one. Thank you. All right, El Phoenix. I free myself from critical thoughts toward my body and my worth. So about self-worth here. This is, by the way, card number 44. What does El Phoenix need to clarify that? The 3 of Pentacles. So you know what? You might have been working on building everything around you, El Phoenix, putting people together, putting the projects together, and really working on, I think, expanding your base. But you have to really consider your own self-care in this as well. I free myself from critical thoughts toward my body and my worth. So whatever you're building, know that you are, I would say, putting your best effort into it. This comes down to whether or not you think you can do whatever it is you're working on. Your worth, your self-esteem, and whether that's critical toward your body or your self-esteem, your worth, you have the tools to put whatever it is you're working on together. So free yourself from the critical thoughts toward your body and your worth, and I think you are going to persevere and make whatever it is you're working on come to fruition. Okay. Who's next? Yeah, it's a really great deck. I truly love it. I've had it a couple of years. I typically bring it out around the moon phases. All right, so we're pulling cards here from the moon deck tonight. Who's next? Who wants a card? Ah, lovely to hear that. Not that you're going through it, but lovely that it resonated. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Anyone else interested in a card? It is so, Phoenix. I'll show you when we have some time here. Let some people come in. It's a very cool book, okay? It's actually really thick, too. It's got some really good information in it. And it's 1 to 2 pages for each one of the cards and how to use them in prayer and rituals and meditation. Cool deck. All right, so where are we here? Cindy, let's pull you a card. See what's happening. I'm going to have a sip of my tea. It's tea and tarot tonight. I have it in my, I have a couple of extra large cups, and this one is #love. So there's love vibes in the air tonight. Cindy, what is it you need to see from the Moon Deck Oracle? All right, which one? The rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. So think about this, Cindy. How are you breathing? Are you breathing shallowly or are you breathing deeply and enjoying? Shallow is fear, right? How am I going to, it's all of that anxiety. How are you breathing? The rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. We're going to turn this one too. Movement awakens my creative spirit. So Cindy, you know what? You need to be, I shouldn't say need, okay? It's telling you that, you should be, same thing, right, Karen? Wow. You may want to look at being a little bit more creative and getting out more movement, whether that's hiking or, going down to the beach and walk on the beach, whatever is available to you. Movement awakens my creative spirit. And, I think in that creativity, you're going to be able to breathe a little deeply. It's going to relax you enough so that you can hear whatever the universe has in store for you. The rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. We've got the 10 of Pentacles and the Chariot here. So things are gathering steam, it seems like. Whatever you're doing, it is truly on the move and security-based. So there may be a situation of wealth and prosperity or belonging to that group or family situation. And, they may be causing you a little bit of anxiety. The rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. But you know what? If you take a deep breath and get out there and move a little bit, get out into the fresh air, or even just take a drive in your car here with the Chariot card, it is going to awaken that creative spirit so that you have better outlook and better thoughts as to how to handle things, okay? The Chariot card is a card of alignment too. So whatever it is that's on your path, you are truly in alignment with it. And it's going to be a very fortunate situation, Cindy. All right. Let's see, who are we talking with next? I love these lives. Tell me if you guys think they are too much. I've been doing them too often. I will cut back, but if you like them, I'll be happy to continue. All right. How about Kim? Kim, are you still here? Kim Lovejoy? Now, guys, remember, I leave the chat up, so bear that in mind when you type. What's happening for Kim? Kim. My home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection. So you will be finding sanctuary at home, Kim. That's what it feels like here. And I think you treat it as such. Look, there's an altar here with some sage and crystals and a candle and some beautiful flowers. So you know what? Treat yourself kindly and find safe haven in your home. My home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection. Kim, what does Kim need to know? Four of Pentacles. You really are in a solid place with this as well. Okay, so I think it grounds you to be home, and I think it really is something something that is going to give you the security and the strength, the sustenance that you need. And you may even be saving for a sacred space to call your own, whether that's with a someone. And if that is the case, then you know what? Someone's planning long range. They may not have spoken about it, and it's most likely you. You haven't spoken about it with your partner, but you are saving for that sacred space, or you are trying to create a transition to that sacred space if it wasn't here before. But the Death card is also a transition here. So what is it you're transitioning to? I think you're ascending. You're transitioning to a brighter light. My home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection. So I think you are finding that comfort here in the transition. And it might even be that you've gone through a spiritual transition, a spiritual awakening by truly grounding yourself and being at home, Kim. I hope that resonated for you. Oh, good, Lisa. I'm glad to hear that. I get a little paranoid. I get a little self-conscious when I do it so often. I kind of think maybe I'm overloading you. Perfect, Kim. I love it. All right, let's see. How about Maggie? Maggie. Maggie, are you still here? What's going on for Maggie? Off the table, Maggie. Hold on. My inner compass knows the way. So, Maggie, you are being called to the direction you need to take, to the direction that, your heart or your soul wants to go. My inner compass knows the way. Maggie. 10 of Cups, beautiful energies. My God, friends, this shift that we are going through right now between now and the end of the year is going to be so beautiful for us. It's really going to be, I think, heartwarming and light and just a really beautiful energy. Now, you know what? I understand that can't happen for everybody, but karma plays a big deal in that. The 10 of Cups here, Maggie, beautiful energy coming in. Happiness, contentment, satisfaction, truly having it all, whether that be family or loved ones that are close. Your inner compass knows the way. You are on your path if you're not already there. One more card for Maggie, please. The 10 of Wands. So, you may have been under quite a bit of pressure here earlier, and your inner compass may have changed the directional, the shift a little bit, right? And I think now it's not so much about doing what everybody else thinks you may need to do, putting that pressure on yourself, pressure to perform, pressure to conform, pressure to do as directed even. Okay, this is about your own fulfillment. This is about your own contentment. My inner compass knows the way. Happiness here for you, Maggie. Okay, you got to let those pressures go. This is going to be such a huge relief for you. I think the shift in general by the end of this year, I think you're going to be able to stand a little bit taller, a little bit easier come January. And I think that goes for many of us. All right. Let's see. All right, a little sip of tea. What's everybody drinking tonight? Last night we had eggnog here. I'm calling this tea and taro. All right, let's pull for Tawanda, my friend Tawanda. Tawanda, what's happening? Tawanda, I live each moment with a presence of gratitude, and I know you do, my friend. I know you do. And you know what? That is going to give birth to some really beautiful opportunities, I think, coming into you. New directions, new babies, okay? So I don't know if that means something to you, babies in particular. I live each moment with a presence of gratitude. Here's our Three of Cups. You go through life enjoying it. You know that you're going to have I'm sure you do already. You have a great social circle here. People you truly enjoy. People that you are comfortable with. And look at this, our Ten of Cups again. Now, you've seen me shuffle. The Ten of Cups, happiness, joy, and contentment. I love it when the readings turn out like this. I like being love and light. You know, not doom and gloom don't suit me. But at the same time here, Tawanda, I live each moment with a presence of gratitude. Gratitude is what is going to propel you to this satisfaction here. And you're really going to enjoy the process as well. Okay. Hot tea, eggnog. Oh, yeah, it was good last night, actually. I might have had one or two others after we stopped the live. All right. Who's next? Who else would like a card here? Don't forget, guys, leave a comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. What else do we have? Who else do we have here? Nolene. Nolene? Good to hear, Maggie. I'm glad to hear that. This one is for Nolene. And then I think we're going to hang up. Listen, I think I'm on the phone, right? Nolene. Now is the time to integrate all that I have gathered. So whatever you've put together, Nolene, it's time to put it all together. You gathered all the pieces of the puzzle. Now it's time to set it in place and complete it. Now is the time to integrate all that I have gathered. In this situation, now that you've got all the pieces organized, Eight of Swords, try not to doubt it. Trust yourself. Trust that you have put everything together in the way that it should. And we have, I thought we had one more there for you. There it is. Thank you. And the Chariot card. So you're going to be taking off, okay? Again, you have put together the right pieces to move this chariot in a forward direction and at high speed too, okay? Chariots don't go slow. I've never seen Ben-Hur drive a slow chariot, all right? But you doubt yourself. You doubt whether or not this is going to pan out. Look at how brightly it is shining in this card. It is going to work out for you, Nolene. You know, you've got to get excited about it and get excited about where it's headed. And I think, you know, you've got to make sure the path ahead is clear too. And that may be where some of the doubts come in. Okay, so make sure that you trust yourself, trust the direction that you're going, because I do think you're going to have victory in this. Now is the time to integrate all that I have gathered. Nolene. All right, my friends, I'm going to continue doing the lives and generally do them for about 30 minutes whenever I feel like it. Okay, so just keep that in mind. When you see a live pop up, it's usually for about 30 minutes. So new moon blessings to you all, my friends. All the best of the next 6 months. I think the nodes are involved with this as well. And I am not an astrologer, so forgive me. But I do appreciate you tuning in and your attention to my channel on a regular basis. Thank you so very much. And if you'd like to connect with me, all of my details are in the description box below. And we'll speak to you again tomorrow. Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you. I truly appreciate that. Good night.